It started like any other episode of The View, the usual panel, predictable talking points, and smugness. But this time, they had a guest who wasn't going to play along. Senator Ted Cruz sat calmly as Ana Navarro and the hosts took turns attacking him, thinking they could corner him with emotional arguments. Navarro came out swinging. "You stood by a man who tried to overthrow our government," she accused. Cruz didn't flinch. Leaning forward, he smirked. "Let's talk about facts, not feelings. What you're saying is an outright lie. If you actually understood the Constitution instead of repeating CNN's talking points, you'd know that." The audience gasped. Navarro clenched her jaw. She wasn't used to being challenged like this, especially not on her own turf. But Cruz wasn't finished. "You call Trump an insurrectionist, but what about Hillary Clinton, claiming the 2016 election was stolen? What about Democrats urging electors to overturn results? Or the 2020 riots your side called peaceful protests while bailing out criminals burning down businesses?" Navarro was fuming. The producers gestured off camera, desperate to regain control. Whoopi Goldberg jumped in, trying to shift the conversation, but it was too late. Cruz looked Navarro dead in the eye and delivered the final blow. "You pretend to be a journalist, but you're just a partisan hack parroting whatever ABC tells you. And when someone actually challenges you, you can't handle it. That's why your ratings are tanking, and no one takes this show seriously." Silence. Navarro's face turned red. Then, without a word, she ripped off her mic, pushed back her chair, and stormed off. The producers panicked. Whoopi forced a fake smile, trying to recover, but the damage was done. By the time Cruz left the studio, Twitter was on fire. Clips of Navarro's meltdown went viral. One user wrote, "Ana Navarro thought she could out-debate Ted Cruz, but she rage quit like a kid losing in Call of Duty." Even Elon Musk tweeted, "Best thing I've seen all year." ABC executives were in crisis mode. Sponsors were calling, viewers were mocking them, and the show's credibility was crumbling. Meanwhile, Cruz was enjoying every second, tweeting, "That was fun. Let's do it again sometime." The next morning, ABC tried to do damage control, issuing a vague statement. "We support our hosts and welcome different perspectives." But nobody was buying it. Even liberal journalists admitted Cruz had dominated the debate. Then came the final blow. During Fox and Friends, Cruz laughed. "These people call conservatives snowflakes, but the moment you challenge them with facts, they break down." It's the same pattern every time. They yell, they get emotional, and when they realize they can't win, they storm off. That's The View in a nutshell. ABC quietly pulled Navarro off the show for a few days, claiming she was on vacation, but everyone knew the truth. She had embarrassed herself on live TV, and the network was scrambling to clean up the mess. Ted Cruz had walked into The View's lion's den and left unscathed, exposing them for the echo chamber they were. Navarro's credibility was in ruins, and ABC was left picking up the pieces.